I don't know about you, but when I think of Colorado, I visualize expansive mountain vistas, gurgling snow-fed brooks tumbling through alpine meadows, mining remnants nestled cozy into groves of pine and aspen, and gnarly rocky trails winding through it all. That was what I planned to see, making the 2-day, 1,200-mile drive from Eugene, Oregon, well into the center of Colorado. It turns out, going from sea level to over 11,000 feet in just 2 days is a bad idea, and those soaring mountain views were not in the cards for me on this trip. It's the next morning after an enjoyable day exploring some lower elevation areas of Pike National Forest. When I was scrambling to come up with new plans, a name down in the corner of the map rang a bell: Garden of the Gods. I didn't even realize that was in Colorado. I'd seen pictures, some pretty striking rock formations, and if you've followed my channel for a while, you know I love checking out geological oddities. This is not at all what I expected to see in Colorado, but it's not that terribly far away, and I'm actually pretty excited to go check it out. Wow, this is way more massive than I expected, and just spectacular against the backdrop of those mountains. What I also did not expect was this.
So I have to admit, when I saw that huge visitor center and all these tourists and like tourist tour jeeps and segways and paved pathways, and this is not what I thought this was going to be. I knew that there were these big red rock formations, and I thought on a Tuesday morning I'm going to come out here, park in an empty lot, and walk around by myself. So I nearly was like, I don't know if I want to do this.
Obviously, this wasn't part of my original plan, and I had done no research. I just saw the name on the map and had a hazy recollection that there were some cool rock formations. I did not realize that Garden of the Gods is literally in Colorado Springs. In fact, it's actually a city park, and astonishingly busy for 9 a.m. on a Tuesday. While this is not the type of remote, backcountry experience I usually seek out, I'm going to just make the best of it. Sometimes an adventure requires coping with adversity all alone in the middle of nowhere. Today, the adventure is going to be coping with hordes of noisy tourists, but these glorious red rocks are motivating me to face that challenge. And the tourists are everywhere you look. There is no vista here that is not interrupted by people. But I can't really complain. I mean, I'm here too, getting in someone else's way. It's okay. Let's just enjoy this remarkable bit of geology sticking randomly out of the earth here. It would be easy to miss in these massive rock faces, but many of the holes and crevices have provided nesting spots for birds. In fact, here in this city park, crawling with shouting children and scolding parents, I'm seeing more wildlife than I did out in the pristine and unpopulated backcountry.
After a night at 11,000 feet and 24 hours at 9,000 feet, here at 6,000 feet, I feel like Superman now. And normally when I go from home to 6,000 feet, I feel miserable. Man, what a difference.
While climbing on the rocks is mostly forbidden throughout the park, there is an area where visitors are allowed to scramble off the designated pathways and get a little more up close and personal with the rocks. I've seen multiple signs indicating drone flight is not permitted, but to help you get a better sense of what these crazy fins of rock look like, I've actually licensed some stock footage for you to check out. It doesn't cost anything to come and visit this park. Come out here, park in one of the parking lots, walk around, no cost. Totally worth the visit if you're in the area. I would try and get here as early as possible. It's 11 o'clock in the morning now and it is getting hot out there. I'm glad I got here at 9. Also, people are just flooding in. The parking lots are looking full. It opens at 5 a.m. I guess, and had I realized that, I think I would have got an earlier start this morning. I was under the impression that it only opened at like 9 or 10 in the morning. But really the trick would be to get here at sunrise. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little visit to Garden of the Gods. It's time to hit the highway and on to the next leg of the adventure. In part 4 of the Unexpected Colorado series, I will be back out exploring and camping on unpopulated public lands and might even take you on a hike. Subscribe now so you don't miss an episode, and thank you for watching.